gonna shoot me. Yeah, it's over with now. I got life. Xbox on license plate.
Go with it?
Xbox on license plate.
Okay. My complaint number is 04-45436. Today's date is August the 8th of 2004. Time by my watch is 03:28 hours. Give me your first name.
C-Y-N.
C-Y? Mm-hmm.
T-O-I-A.
T-O-I-A. And middle name is Denise, right?
Denise.
And what's your last name again?
Mitchell.
Huh?
Mitchell.
Mitchell.
2 L's. You got T-C-H-E-L-L.
What's your date of birth?
January 29th,
What?
1985.
85?
January 29th,
What?
1985.
85? And Kel, what's the highest level of education you ever completed?
I don't know.
You graduated high school?
I haven't been to school since I
What's the
was
last grade you
10.
finished?
I don't know if it was, did I finish 7th? I'm not sure.
Okay,
I think I might have finished 7th grade.
okay, okay. All right, I'm gonna read your rights, okay, before we get started, okay? So, okay, it says you have the right to remain silent. Do you understand that right? Yes or no?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. With that right in mind, do you wish to waive that right and answer questions now? Say yes or no.
Yeah. What, you recording me or something?
No, I mean, I just, you just nod your head. I don't,
He's reading the paper, he's looking
Yeah.
down, he can't see you.
Yeah. Before we continue, there are additional rights that you must understand. Anything you say can be used against you in court. You have a right to a lawyer for advice before we ask you any question and have the lawyer with you during questioning. If you cannot afford a lawyer, one will be provided to you free of charge before any questioning if you wish. Now I'm going to read you a waiver of rights and I'm going to ask you to sign this after I read your waiver of rights. This is, I have read the statement of my rights or had the rights read to me, and I understand what my rights are. I am willing to make a statement and answer questions. I do not want a lawyer at this time. I understand and know what I am doing. No promises or threats have been made to me, and no pressure or coercion of any kind has been used against me.
Promises
I'm just saying I'm not, we're not promising you anything as far as like, you're not,
as far as helping me, if I talk.
Yeah.
You listen to me, you're not promising me as anything as far as helping me as I talk, but you just promised me that.
Right.
And that's saying that
No,
no one has promised me that, but you have.
Well, I'm sure we will do everything we can to help you, if we can, Whatever we can do to help you, we will. Like I said, this is
He told you across the hall, I mean, he was gonna read those to you and whatever you told him, he would do what he could to help you, meaning that he would sit down with the DAs and talk to them and tell them you were cooperative and, basically just tell them the truth. I mean, that you're not a cold person, and he's just gonna tell them the truth. And that's all anybody can do for you.
Yeah. Okay. This is, I also understand that anytime I choose to stop answering questions, the interview will cease. So that means that you're in total control. You can just, at any time you want to stop, you can, okay? Okay. If you would, let me get your sign right here. Ooh, man. It's okay. I gotta just sign this one and sign
It's
that
cold
one.
in here.
Just sign that one, and I just put all the information, sign right there with
Why
that.
don't you fill it out first?
Yeah, okay.
Transfer the information. Where you from?
Fort Camp.
That's what you said that.
She's from where?
Fort Camp.
Fort Campbell, that's where you from?
Your family was in the military? What's your mom's name?
Which mother? My real mother or adopted mother?
Whichever one you want there.
Georgina Mitchell.
Georgina?
G-I-N-A Mitchell.
What's your dad's name?
I can tell you my doctor said his name, Thomas Brown.
Thomas Brown. And she your adopted mother? Your real mother? What's your adopted mom's name?
Eleanor Brown.
And
Eleanor.
Alina?
Eleanor Brown, yeah.
Country folk.
Huh?
Country folk. Names like Georgina and Alina. Where are they from?
Let me get these paper towels
I'm
and
not
clean
sure what
this
it's
stuff up.
from, but I haven't seen him in a while. I haven't heard from him in a while.
So this is for now. You can get all of them, I'll be right back.
God, it's cold. Y'all don't have no blankets or anything. Or no shirts or nothing. Huh?
Yes. Okay. I got a jacket in there. Get it for you, just Cyntoia Denise Mitchell. Okay, this is the waiver form that you just, this is the other one that he filled out. This is your signature, correct? Okay. Can you read? How well can you read?
How very good.
Can you read good? Okay. I just want to make sure this is exact identical of what you just signed, that he just read to you. Okay, you have a right to remain silent. Do you understand it right? Yes. Okay. With that right in mind, do you wish to raise that right and ask a question? Okay, before we continue on additional lesson, you may understand anything you say can be used in court. You have a right to lawyer for advice. Before we ask you any question, how a lawyer present your question. If you're not 411, you be free of charge. Right to waive. Read that for me.
You know, I read the statement of my rights, so I have the rights read to me. I understand my rights, so I'm willing to make a statement and answer questions. I do not want to know at this time. I understand and know what I'm doing. No promise to be present in that. I also understand that anytime I choose to answer questions that it is.
Just take it, just take it.
Seventh grade, you believe? Okay. I'm signing this as a witness. She just read it out.
Okay.
We just went over it again because you
Okay.
fill it out. Just want to let you know. Well, how did you meet him?
Man, my sons.
Maybe a son. You know his name?
I think it's Johnny.
Johnny. What was he in when you met him?
Oh, that white Ford F-150 truck.
About what time was it when you met him?
About 12, something like that.
12 o'clock afternoon?
No, what time? It couldn't be that late, because some of them closed by then, wasn't it?
It was at night or in the morning?
That night.
Oh, so you met, was it, are you talking 12 o'clock, like Friday night, Saturday morning? Okay. And what, you were just hanging up at Sonic's or what?
No, I was walking. He asked me did I need a ride, and then I got in the truck, and he asked me did I need anything to eat. I was hungry, and he got me something to eat at Sonic's. Some little short white girl, she was kind of small, she worked there. She seen him because he had just left or whatever, and she was like, you back again? He was like, yeah. He had me a chicken sandwich and something to drink and some french fries.
He got you a chicken sandwich and something to drink and some french fries? Okay. And this Saturday, you said Friday night, Saturday morning, about midnight. Okay, then what y'all do after that?
He was sitting there while we was waiting for the food, and he was talking to me or whatever, and he asked me a lot of questions. He asked, was I staying on the streets and all stuff like that? I was like, yeah. He asked me what happened to my arm and stuff, telling me that I shouldn't do that and I should never feel like I don't need to be here anymore and stuff like that. He was talking to me. And he asked me about like spending the night at his house for the night, keep him company. And he was assuring me that he was a safe person and all this and that. So I was like, yeah, I don't care. And so we went over to his house. It was over there. We went down from south, we turned left, then we turned left on the road, and we turned right on my still. And his house was, I can't remember what number the house was, but we went down, we parked, we went into the thing where the hot tub was at. And then we went upstairs, and then we came back downstairs after we got finished eating and sat on the couch and watching TV. He showed me all his guns and stuff. He showed me those 2 rifles that was down there. And some other guns, I don't know where he had put those guns. There was one that size. I don't know what type of gun it was. But he had shown me those guns, and he was telling me he had permits and all this stuff. He said that I already have a license to kill. I was like, nah. And he was telling me how he has a permit to carry a gun on him. He used to be in the Army, and then he was a sharpshooter or something like it. So he was telling me all this. I'm like, oh. He kept saying, but don't worry, I'm a cool person. Okay, so I just eat my food or whatever. So I went downstairs, we said the thing, and he showed me those 2 guns. Then we went back up to this room, we was watching BET, so it had to be about 11 o'clock, because that's what we was watching Midnight Love. Alicia Keys had just came on, and we was laying down. And then he was showing me those guns, and he got in the bed, and I was like, I'm tired. So we went to sleep or whatever. And then I was asleep for about, I don't know what time it was. Whenever that happened, it was at like 1:42. Because when it happened, I was asleep or whatever. And you know, you could feel the bed moving, and I kept feeling it, I guess, every like 5-10 minutes. And I would look, and he would get up, go to this room right here. It's like the room right beside him, then go to the bathroom, stay in the bathroom. I hear him flush the toilet. I'm like, what the hell is he doing? Then come back, look down like that, and lay on the bed. And do like it. So I'm like, oh, something, I like finna do something. I'm laying like this. And he tries to touch me. And I move him like it. So the second time he just looks like this. So I lay like this so I can watch him. I'm like, he's on the bed. And so he looks for a minute, then he touches me again. I'm doing like that, like I'm asleep or whatever. So he reaches over on the side of the bed, and I'm thinking, oh, hell no. He done told me he's a sharpshooter. Dude's gonna kill me, you know what I'm saying? Because I already think he's got something under there from where he's been going in there. I already think it's some shit. So should I shoot him before he could kill me? I was scared.
Where'd you get the gun from?
I had bought it from someone off the streets. I had the gun for about, I guess, I don't know, whatever I had it up there. When did he do that? I'll say about 3 weeks.
Where's
After 3 weeks, I got the gun.
So you had a gun with you, and then where was it while you was on the bed?
What was that? Was on
What was it?
it was in my purse right here.
Okay. And
His thing, his nightstand is right here. He's the phone and stuff. My purse is like right there.
What kind of gun was it?
It was a 40 high point.
Where is it at now?
I don't know. I lost it. I was so scared after I left. I might have dropped it over there somewhere. It might be in the house or something.
Are you positive you didn't take the gun with you?
I don't have the gun.
I mean, you know, if you
No, I told them they could search the room. Those 2 guns were the only guns
Okay,
that I
after you
had.
shot him, what did you do?
I left.
Did you take the pillowcase off the bed and take it downstairs?
Take it downstairs with my pillowcase.
The one that was on the bed, it was a pillowcase.
A white pillowcase.
green pillowcase.
Green pillowcase.
My pillow had a white pillowcase on it.
Okay. Let me ask you this. Why did you take the rifles and stuff?
I took it. I was gonna sell them really.
You gonna sell them? Okay.
Trying
Now,
to take them to a pawn shop.
oh, okay. Now, let me make sure I understand. He picked you up
At Sonic's.
at Sonic sometime around
Before we
midnight.
go back to the song, so I can send me all the songs. Y'all can look for a girl. She's small or whatever with brown hair. She's a white girl. You can ask her about the man in the white Ford F-150 picture that came 2 times. She had been on the late night shift. She'll tell you. That's why I met
Okay.
him at because he had picked me up and went back and got me something.
How did you leave the house?
How did I leave the house?
Yeah.
I wasn't at the house. I was at the hotel.
Okay, no,
Yeah,
after he was shot, was he asleep when you shot him? He wasn't?
No, he wasn't asleep. He was reaching over to get a gun or something.
So, but his back was to you.
It was like he was laying like this and then he reached over like it.
And you assumed he was gonna get a gun or something, so you shot him.
I already thought there was on anything. Yeah, I shot him. He wasn't gonna kill me.
Okay.
After you shot him,
Dude's already scared me.
after you shot him, how did you leave the house?
I left in his truck.
Where did you get the key from?
His keys was right there in his pants.
What kind of clothes did he have on?
Some black. I think like dress pants, sliders, slacks, something like that with the belt. Then he had on, I think it was like a red Hawaiian print shirt. Am I correct?
What kind of underwear did he have on?
Some glittering gold and black ones. It was like boxers and it was like black. Ugly little gold ones or something like sparkle like.
So let me ask you this. So, and I'm gonna come straight out. So you and him never had that type of sexual intercourse, right?
Mm-mm.
Okay. So if we check him, we're not gonna find that he.
No, he protect me.
Okay. Now going back to, so around midnight, Friday night, Saturday morning, he picks you up at the Sun.
No, I told you, we was watching Midnight Love, so it had to have been earlier than that. And plus, I think Sonic would have been closed at about
Okay.
12.
So it was Friday night around
Probably 11 something.
about 11. So about 11 o'clock Friday night, he picks you up at the Sonic over on Murfreesboro Road and buys you something to eat, and y'all go back to his house, okay? And you say y'all stay downstairs, watch TV, and you
We
eat
go
your food.
upstairs, we eat. And then
Okay,
we come downstairs and watch TV.
okay, and you came back downstairs.
It's
and
a
watched
couch like this. I sat
Okay.
right here and I had the blanket and he was sitting right here.
TV. Okay. How about what time do you think it was when you actually, after you said that you shot him, about what time do you think it was then?
When I left out, it was 1:42 because when I was right there at that clock by the bed, it was 1:42 because I was like just trying to get my stuff. I was like getting stuff.
Oh, really?
That's why I said I don't know where the gun is. I probably dropped it somewhere. I've never shot nobody or shot a gun at anything.
So, it was a .40 caliber that you had in your purse, and you bought it off the street. What type of .40 caliber?
What do you mean what type? Like
what,
the maker?
Yeah, the maker.
What color was it?
Black.
And what kind of bullets did you have in it?
The bullets came in. Like, about that big.
You said something about half one a minute ago.
Yeah, she said something about half one.
It wasn't on those automatics. It said a high point on it.
On the gun?
Now,
When you left the house, you got this truck. What did you do with the truck?
Took it to Walmart.
How did you get back to the in-town suite?
I got in the truck with the this black man in a black truck. That's why I asked you, did you have a black truck? Because you look mighty like him.
No, with me. And he took you back to the in-town suite? Now, and I'm just gonna be candid with him. Okay, we got 2 gentlemen that told us tonight. We had talked to one of them specifically told us that he trailed you down there and picked you up and brought you back up to the hotel.
From where?
From the in-town
In-town
suite.
suite.
Down in the in-town suite.
Took me to where though?
He trailed you to Walmart. You were in the truck. He trailed you to Walmart, picked you up from Walmart, and brought you back to the hotel.
No, you can ask the man. I told you the license plate said Xbox, a black truck. You can find that truck, ask that man in the truck. He picked me up. He asked where I need to go.
Those same people, I'm going to cut you off here because those same people, when we interviewed them, said that they saw you with the gun. You were showing the gun around.
Showing the gun around at the hotel.
At the hotel?
Showing the gun around?
Yeah.
Now, why would I do that?
Well, you know, these people seem to know that, hey, you're the person that we need to talk to.
Yeah.
But why would I be showing a gun around?
Well, they said, no, I'm just saying that that's
they
what
took us to the truck.
That Xbox truck?
They took us.
The one on, no, I'm telling you, the one with the Xbox on the license that has a silver thing around it. It's black.
Okay.
It's a truck like this, one of those SUV trucks. He would tell you when he was by this gas station, I was walking this way. I asked him to give me a ride back to In-Town Suites.
You know, it's, you know, the problem I have with your story is that, you know, you said you was afraid and you did this because you was afraid. But the thing about it, you start grabbing stuff out the house, and I have a problem with that if you were so afraid.
I mean, I did it and I seen stuff of value. Of course I'm gonna do it. I don't have no job, no means of making money. I gotta get it how I live.
Did you? Do you know who called the police and told them that he had been shot?
I called the police and told them.
What did you tell
I
them?
wasn't finna leave that man in there like it. I told him 27, 28 miles still. He said, what's going on? I said, homicide. He said, homicide. And I hung up the phone.
Okay. What'd you do with the phone?
What phone?
The phone you called on?
It was somebody else's phone.
No, they said it was his phone.
It was his phone.
I don't have the phone. It was somebody else's phone.
It was his phone, according to Verizon Wireless. It was his phone.
So I turned Walmart parking lot, might have been.
Huh?
Might have been.
What'd you do with it?
It's not mine. I don't have it. I put it back.
Put it back where?
In the Walmart parking lot where I got it. That's where I called y'all from.
Okay, so
you can look on the cameras up there.
Okay, so the phone's still in the car then?
Should be, yes.
And well, then do you think maybe the gun's still in the car then, in the truck?
Might be, or it might be in the house. It might be over there in the yard somewhere.
Now, you're gonna leave with a stranger and go stay, you know, because you already living in a room, so you're not homeless as you said, as you say you told him that you weren't living on the street, you were living in that hotel in In-Town Suite. So,
no, he doesn't mean homeless like that. He means living on the streets, no permanent place to go, which I am. I go from room to room, day for day, whatever I make. I spend on rooms, a place to stay. That's what he meant. That is my situation.
How do you make money?
How do I make money? Different means. If I may talk to a guy may ask to talk to me or whatever. You know, when you talk to a guy, of course, just what you said. He's going to give you stuff, he's going to expect something back. Okay, well, I need this to get my hair done, I need this to get my car fixed. That money I'm taking, putting up for stuff that I need. When he acts like he doesn't want to give me no money or he wants sex or something, I quit talking to him. Simple as that.
So you're saying you weren't out prostituting or anything like that for money?
I don't prostitute him.
Okay. Now, as Detective Baltimore mentioned to you earlier, you know, we knocked on several doors, talked to a number of people before we actually come to you. And some of those people actually had told us things that, you know, you were bragging about robbing people and doing this, that, and the other. They said that they had heard you say stuff like that in the past.
Do not think you're flying.
And today, heard you say the same thing.
How could people know? No, I think you're trying to get me to say something.
No, I'm not trying to get you to say anything. I'm just saying.
That don't even make sense, though.
Well, I'm telling you, this is what the information that we received from some of the people over there who we spoke with.
Who do I know over at the hotel that I messed with? I've only been there for like a week, and my day is up tomorrow.
Well, apparently you gotta know somebody up there because how would they know you and know?
Why would I associate with people like that? I met people.
Let me ask you this: if you don't
like
know
two people from the hotel.
Well, they may be just associate.
Maybe those are two people.
Right.
The guy you got out of my room and another guy that got the room, those are people that I met at the hotel.
Well, how would these other people know to send us to your room that that you had some involvement in this?
I have no idea. If I did, I would tell you. I sat here and told you the truth about everything else.
But of course, you know.
But
You
that
know, of course, he didn't have a gun over there. If he was reaching, the only nightstand was over on your side of the bed, where you said you had your purse on that nightstand.
There was a nightstand, but he's reaching over here. Dude's finna get up and go in here. What are you doing all that for? It's not for no reason. You're all the way over here. How do I know you don't have something? Of course, I'm gonna think you have something. I've had people beat me up, break me, do stuff like that. I'm not taking no chances.
You took a chance when you went to his house.
Okay, but people don't do that all the time. Come on now, think about it.
No, come on. People don't go to people. You know, I wouldn't go to no stranger's house. You took a chance when you
I'm
done
used to that. I've been doing that since I was 13. That's how I meet people. That's how I find places to go. I go from place to place.
This man laying in his bed naked.
Butt naked.
Butt naked. Naked. Okay. You took a chance, you went back and you got in the bed with him.
If you're trying to say I had sex with this man, I did
No,
not.
we're not saying you
There's
had sex
nothing
with
from me in that bed.
I'm just saying,
Nothing.
what I'm trying to say is that I don't believe you were afraid as you say you were.
The man got in bed with you butt naked.
With it. I mean,
I was not having sex with this man.
I
I
didn't
just
say
met
you
this
had
man.
sex with him. You don't understand. Wait. Listen, what I'm saying.
you were comfortable enough to lay in the bed with a naked man.
That's
not
right.
saying that you had sex with him.
That's right. We're not
just saying
saying
you were comfortable.
Dude, how you think I know his underwear? When he got in the bed, he had on those black and gold drawers.
Well, they were on the floor and they were not on the
No, they weren't on it.
I didn't put them on the floor.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He got in the bed naked.
He got in the bed.
Okay,
naked.
I didn't put him on the floor. I didn't tell him to. I'm not gonna have sex with this man. He's old enough to be my dad.
But you know what, though? The thing about it, he got another bedroom. You could have slept in another bedroom if you felt that uncomfortable. You say, well, look, I want to go in another bedroom. There's another bed right next to that room.
I mean, I didn't feel uncomfortable like that. I didn't think dude was gonna do something. He seemed like a pretty nice guy.
Yeah, but you're going to sleep in the bed with him if you already knowing you're not going to have sex with him and not knowing that. I mean,
You don't have to
nice
sleep in the
guys,
same bed. You don't have to have
nice
sex.
guys like to
Just
have
sleep in
sex.
bed with
Listen,
him.
nice guys like to have sex too. So what I'm telling you, I'm asking you,
But if I
I'm
say
saying, look,
you know, that's what that means.
but you're going to get in the bed with a person that you already said you feel uncomfortable with, and then you could have said, hey, can I sleep in another room by myself? Instead of, you know, and then, you know, it just don't, a lot of this just don't add up.
At the end of it puzzles. And, you know, put yourself in our shoes and we sitting there listening. You listening to me tell this story, okay? And you can get in the bed with a naked man. This man was naked.
This man was not naked when I was in the bed with him.
When you shot him, he was naked.
I don't know what was in his
I know he didn't take his drawers off after you shot him.
And the thing about it,
So he was naked when he was in the bed, and he was partially covered. Okay? Now, you're in the bed with him. Y'all, you feel comfortable enough to get in the bed, y'all talking. You feel comfortable enough to go back to the house with him. He seemed like a nice person. He's talking about these guns and his license and everything. That's en route to the house. He's telling you about all this.
He tells me that when we're at the house.
When y'all got to the house, okay? Or y'all in the house. And you sat there, you watched TV with him. How many hours were you with him before you decided to shoot him?
I was with him before. I wasn't with him no time before I decided to shoot him.
No. I mean, you know, you actually did.
That wasn't something that just happened.
I'm not saying you planned it. I'm just saying at some point you did decide to shoot him because you shot him.
It was like a split second thing.
Okay, so how long were you with him?
I was with him from the time somewhat, like, I guess maybe early 11-ish, because like I said, we had watched Midnight Lovers, we were talking like that.
So maybe 2-3
I
hours.
left at like 1:42.
Maybe 2 hours. When you left, you decided to get the guns. What else you take?
Just the guns.
What about the change and stuff?
And the change.
The money that was thrown outside and everything.
What change?
It was
It
small
might have been out
change.
his pockets. When I was getting his keys, I grabbed his whole pants.
Where's the
And then when I
pants?
got a check, I was looking for the pack. I could see something in the check.
The pants are still in the truck.
Now, let me
When
ask
did
you
you
this.
decide
And
to
he had a
stop?
whole bunch of change in there.
You
Did you-
decided to stop and get the guns when you was coming out. What
Those
made
were
you-
downstairs.
Okay. What made you stop and get the gun?
Shit, I was downstairs. I'm like, you know, I might as well get these guns before I go. Got him, put them in the back trap. Left.
Denise,
What?
did you open the nightstand drawer? We found your fingerprint on the nightstand drawer. The bottom drawer, we found a fingerprint there.
What a nice ninja.
That's next to the bed, where you, on the side of the bed you was lying in. Did you open that drawer? How your fingerprint get on that?
I don't think I opened that drawer. I didn't open that drawer.
Because the reason
The
I
one
asked
right about when I was laying up with my
so
purse was
yeah.
on.
You
What
touched
was
it
in
or
there?
something.
you, because
You might not have got a gun.
I
the thing about it, because his girlfriend said he kept a gun in that nightstand, and it's missing. And we saw with the one magazine, and it's still in the nightstand. You know, and it was in a holster, a double holster. So that one in the
He might have
magazine.
had that gun on him with him somewhere, but I didn't open that door, get no gun. I think y'all should search the house though.
You don't need to search the house. Well, we are searching the house.
Should I say what gun is probably
How did your gun? What kind of gun you said? You said what color was it?
there? Black.
You had a black gun, probably a 40. So, make sure I understand you correctly. You meet a stranger at Sonic about 11 o'clock at night on Friday night. He buy you something to eat. You go home with him. Y'all eat the food, talk. He show you some weapons. Y'all get in the bed together, and then basically you felt uncomfortable, thought he was reaching for a gun, and so you went in your purse and grabbed your gun and shot him when his back was turned to you.
When he was reaching over like this on the side of the bed.
And how did you do this? Did you put the gun? Can you
I did
remember?
like this. I did like that.
Were you laying down when you shot?
I was like, not all the way laying down like it, but it's like it. And when he was like this.
And let me ask you this.
Huh?
At any point, you know, because way before you got to this point, you admitted that he did some other things that made you feel uncomfortable.
When did I say that?
Well, you said
You talking
that
about
he
when he was
didn't.
talking about what type of guns he had and stuff like
Well, no,
that?
you said when he first got in bed, you said before, at one time he tried to touch you.
That's like right before it happened. I was laying like this. He did not do like it. That's when he was getting up, going to this room, and going to the bathroom.
Okay.
And then the other time when he did it, he did like it. I did like
So-
it.
so when he
and
went-
he did like it. And that's
Well,
when
let me
it
ask you,
happened.
when the first time he touched you and you jerked or whatever, and he gets up and go to the bathroom, why
He
didn't
didn't
you?
get him to go to the bathroom at that time. He looked like it.
Well, at one
And he
point,
stopped and then touched
didn't
me
you say
again.
he
That's
touched
when
you
it
one
happened.
time, then he got up and went to the bathroom?
No, I said he was getting up and going to the bathroom, going to this room, then going to the bathroom, coming back and laying on the bed.
And that made you feel suspicious?
Yeah.
Okay.
Didn't touch a toe,
Well, okay,
didn't
well,
do
okay,
nothing.
good.
Why
That
you
made
think
you
he
feel
did that?
suspicious?
He did that like 2 or 3
Oh,
times.
okay.
Was
So
he
you
naked
feel-
then?
He had on his black and gold boxers.
So it made you feel uncomfortable, am I right? Let me ask you this, why didn't you just get up and leave then? Just say, dude, I'm gone, I don't
This
feel
is like
comfortable.
about right before it happened. I think
Well,
about 2 or 3
but he's
months.
getting up, he's going to the bathroom, he's going to the other room, he's already making you feel uncomfortable. Why didn't you get up and just say, dude, I'll see you later, I'm about to go?
Mm-mm.
Huh? I mean, because
I
you
think
can
that's
free,
serious,
you,
really.
well,
I just know
I
he's
mean,
doing something suspicious.
but he's got you paranoid enough that you thinking that man, this something strange about this guy.
Right.
I mean, you already saying
But
that
I
he
think
got
that
you
about a
feeling.
lot of people.
He's not well. Okay, he got you feeling paranoid. There's something strange about this guy. I'm asking you, why did you not just say, well, hell, you armed, you can freely, you can grab your gun and say, man, I'm leaving, man. You make me feel uncomfortable. I'm out of here. I'm about to go. Why didn't you just do that? I mean, long before he got in the bed, I mean, when he was doing all this movement, going to the bathroom, going to the other room, I mean, you already, damn, man, this guy's strange. Yeah, but you know, that's what I'm saying. Why not get up, grab your gun, and say, look, man, I'm out of here.
I guess you just don't think like that in the heat of the moment. You think like that after.
I would if I'm nervous. I would try to get the first exit.
You don't know.
Exit I could if I'm nervous. If the person make me feel uncomfortable. Your mind is
not the same. You don't think the same when something like that is going on. Your mind isn't there.
But you already thinking something's wrong. I mean, I'm listening to what you would say. Your mind already thinking something strange here. Something's wrong. Okay, this is what you're saying. This is not what, you know, right. I'm not saying what I'm saying what you said. You know, listen to your whole statement.
But think about if you were in that situation and you see him getting up going to the bathroom.
That's what I'm saying. Why not get up and say, man, I'm getting the hell out of here.
And then, you know what I'm saying, when you push him off, he reaches up and, you know what I'm saying, that's going to set off sirens.
There we go. Get up, get out of here. Let's go. I'm gone.
Nah, I'm here not finna shoot me in the back. I shot him.
You got a gun. All you think you got to do is say, man, hey, man, I'll see you later. And you can back out of there watching him while you back out the door. I mean, why not just leave? That's my point.
If it was between dude and me and the gun, that was the first time I shot a gun. Dude says he's a fucking sharpshooter. Come on now, dude, I'm dead.
Well, you know,
I can't even match with that.
I mean, right now, you don't even have a gun in his hand. I mean, you thinking, because you see this guy moving, you said, dude is weird.
But it's like you don't think like that. It's like, oh God, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's just panicking like.
But like I said, he didn't have a gun in his hand. You never saw a gun in his hand, right?
No.
Never saw him other than when he showed you the guns and stuff that he had downstairs. You never saw a gun in his bed, him handling a gun in his bedroom, walking around, holding a gun in his hand, or anything like that, right? He did, and he never tried to force himself on you other than the touching you say he did. Other than he never tried to force himself on you or anything like that, right? Try to rape you or anything.
No.
So, but
it's like that was like the first time when he kept trying to do like it, and I did like it, and he was like, no, you didn't, and did it like it. That was the first time he had touched me.
When this guy picked you up and took you home, did it ever cross your mind that this guy may want some sex or anything like that? I mean,
yeah, but I don't think he'd go that far. Usually when you tell somebody no, they listen. I mean, I've had a couple of situations where I have got raped, but I mean, no, I wasn't scared like that. A lot of stuff out there, I just don't think about stuff like that when it's happening.
You got no question there? Okay, all right. And anything else you ain't told us about that?
And you adamant that you didn't take the gun with you.
I don't know where it's at, but I don't have it though. Because I keep it in my purse, and when I go back to the room, it wasn't in my purse.
Did you set it on the seat of the truck? Did you go straight from his house to Walmart, or did you go back to the hotel?
Straight from his house to the truck, and then from the truck I went to Walmart.
Now, we're about to end this in a second.
I never parked it at the hotel. I had first parked it at Walmart. First time I made a stop at the hotel, I didn't put the guns in the room. Okay. And then I went and parked the truck over at Walmart.
Okay. And there was nobody out there that lived in that hotel that went over to Walmart with you, picked you up?
No. It was a guy in a black, I think it was like, I don't know, I don't want to say what kind of truck it was, but it's a black, either a Ford Explorer or a Chevy Trailblazer, just like, you know, the SUV truck, but the license plate says Xbox on it. It has a silver
let me ask you
trim
this, did anybody else over from the hotel, for Anytime Suites, anytime today, Saturday, after you dropped that truck off over there and got to ride back with the black truck,
This was,
Have you been back over there with anybody from the hotel?
this
Went
was,
back to the truck when I went earlier today.
Yeah, have anybody given you a ride back over to Walmart?
That white boy. That's who took me over there when I went back to the truck when I called you guys on the phone.
What white guy?
That's his name.
What was his
Rick.
name?
His name is Rick. And 328.
Rick in 328. Okay. Did you tell Rick what happened?
Yep. Sure did.
Now, check this out now.
what if Rick had told us that you had that gun?
Yeah, I mean, that's why I'm giving you a chance. If Rick said he saw you with a gun,
So you with that gun?
I had the gun before that though. After the stuff happened, I didn't have the gun no more. I had the gun for about like 3 weeks or something like that before. I had been having the gun.
so Rick took you back over to the truck and then you made the 911 call. Okay. What made you decide to go ahead and make a 911 call? You thought that?
Because I didn't want to do that stuff. If I was just somebody that could just do some stuff like that to somebody, I can't hurt nobody. I hurt myself if I hurt anybody else. That shit ate me up. I couldn't do him like it. I don't feel have people just missing him and wondering
Why
about
didn't you
that
just
stuff.
stay on the phone and let the police come to you and talk to you?
Because I was scared, dude. Don't you know? Imagine what they could have said. And I tell them, look what's happening now. So there's no way you can fix
You
it.
think the same thing? You think the same thing would have happened if you had stayed on the phone and talked to the police and others came to you?
I don't know what would have happened. I probably would have. You just understand. I'm scared to think of what happened. Think about what they're going to think about when I tell them what happened.
Okay.
Do you have a phone number for your parents?
I haven't had contact with them in a while. Neither one of them.
What's a while?
Any of them. I've never had contact with her. Last I heard, he was in Knoxville somewhere with a wife or something, and her.
Which one?
Last I heard,
This
she's
is one.
supposed to be moving
This
to
her mama?
Memphis.
Georgina Mitchell is her natural mom. Thomas Brown is her adopted dad, and Alina Brown. You got any sisters or brothers?
Blood sisters or brothers now.
What about half or anything like that?
I don't know nobody's family on the side of except for Gina.
And where does she live? You don't know where she lives? Cause then you said you was from Fort Campbell. Does she live there?
No, that's where I was born, so they used to live.
How many years has it been since you last seen Georgina?
When I was a itty bitty baby, I never known her.
Who cared for you up until you got out on your own?
A lot of her friends, all the people, just different people, and then they got me and adopted me. And then when they had put me out, it was just her than me when I was like 12, 13.
Now, who was the guy that was in your room tonight when you came to your room?
This guy, man, I had met him in the parking lot about, say, a week ago, something like that.
Okay. All right, time on my watch is 14 hours, and that's going to end this interview. All right, let's go back to pause. Wait. Pause is at the bottom when I build in a minute, okay?